YouTube, and we're going to be going into leveling up this monk and finishing up Act 1. We'll probably go through maybe Act 3 depending on how long it takes. But right now my character is level 14. I still have the Ranger. I know everyone's asking, like, Dan, why aren't you playing the Ranger? Why aren't you doing that? And it's like, well, I just wanted to play this one and level this character. So that's what we're doing today. I go to the ramparts. We got to go find this other section. I'm going to pull up the chat so I can see it. Give me a hot minute here. All right, cool. I got all the chats open. Sweet. Now we're good. This character's new to me, and I'm still learning this character. So it's taken some time to try to figure it out. Overall, it's interesting. It's kind of strong for being a low level. It's getting there. But it's different being like a melee character. I mean, he has some elemental aspects to him. I might have to change that. Yeah, I think we can do it that way. I have to stop standing on the blood pools, though. That is a problem. The mana cost is kind of significant, though. Damn. I'm just like standing in the blood pool again. Probably wouldn't advise doing that. As I continue to do it, it might kill me there. I'm being a little greedy. We're gonna level up here too. We'll hit level 15. I should have teleported into that one. I'm gonna grab some healing potions. As I'm standing in the blood pool, almost dying. Almost dying. Gotta knock that off. Gotta quit doing that. It's a bit of a problem. I think I'm gonna have to bump up my character's evasion. Also my health if I can too. That's gonna be important over time. Physical damage. I think mine did 2 to 4, so those are a little bit better at the moment. Since we leveled up, we're gonna go check the shop. Sometimes you find good items there that can help you through your quest phase. 40% increased physical damage gives you intelligence. That's a kind of an interesting staff. 40%'s high. 5% increase. This one has 48 on it, but the base damage on that's higher. So I'd probably want to swap to that when I can. But I need dexterity. But I'll learn dexterity as I level up. I think as far as I know, I'll learn dexterity. Fire resistance, fire damage. Looking for like more health, more resistance. I probably won't find a lot here because I'm such a low level, but specifically for my character, I might find a bit. Max life is also another stat that I want to, but I don't really see any. This one has max life. Has a dexterity requirement. What does it give you? 29 max life. Mine's 33, has higher armor and body evasion rating. The evasion rating is a lot better on that one, but you give up fire. Well, no, you have fire resistance on there. That one wouldn't be a bad one to have, but I need a higher dex rating. What is my dex? In one level, well, actually, shoot, I could probably just put a point into it when I level up. I'm debating on using that armor. My fire resistant goes up. My maximum life goes up, kinda. I think it's 29 instead of being 33. What else do you get? The evasion rating's good. I feel like that'd be a better upgrade. I'll probably just buy it for now, even though, because I get more resistance. And I'll just wear it next time, so that's not a problem. That's okay. Ah, there's our level. Yes, the question is, where do I need to go? This is going to be the harder part, is figuring out my stats. I'll probably go up and then learn the physical damage one, right? You go up into this. My life, I lose like 2 health points, but I gain more evasion. Not a lot, but maybe enough to make a difference. I ran out. That was unfortunate. I'm dead here. It kept interrupting my skills. Like I couldn't hit back. It was really odd. What's up, Robin? How you doing? Welcome back. The game, it's literally in the title. Like it says it's tagged. But you know, it's Path of Exile. It's the second one. It's a new one. I'm just gonna sell it. Since I leveled up, I need to go look for a new staff. See if they have something that can help me out too. 6 to 16 fire damage. I mean, that's an interesting staff, but it's not like great. I'm gonna laugh if they have better armor. Unless I need a better hat too. Kinda. Mine has fire and cold resist on there, which is kind of nice, but more evasion would be nice too. The more evasion I have, the less likely I get hit, and since I'm a melee character, that's something I probably want to prioritize. So evasion, resistances, max health, max life, you know, those stats would be pretty important. Do I play Delta Force? I do. I just haven't played it for a bit. It looks interesting. At least from what I played, I enjoyed it. Oh, the monk's different, that's for sure. Using a lot of my health potions though, like burning them on just by standing in the fire. I don't like it. Like, no matter where I stand here, I'm just going to be standing in the fire. I'm fucked here. I'm literally going to die because I can't get out. We played a lot of Delta Force when it first came out. There was a trial period like a month ago or 2 months ago. We played it a lot. Then it came out recently, and then I played it for like a day or two. But then this game came out, and I've been playing this ever since. So it's probably on my list of things to play. It's just... when I feel like it. This looks like the creators of Diablo. Yeah, pretty much. They kind of founded their own studio. It's not Diablo creators who made this, from as far as I know. It's just people who played Diablo growing up, and they liked the style of game, and then they made their own studio, then they made their own version of it, and it's been kind of an ongoing thing ever since. But I was kind of curious about it too. I was just like, why does it feel so much like Diablo? But I think they just wanted to make their own version because Diablo really sucks lately. And then there's a lot of downtime between the release of Diablo 2 and then Diablo 3. And that's when they made Path of Exile, which is the first one. So this is the second one. But ever since then, Diablo 3, 4, they were all interesting, but they weren't great. I think part of it is the monetization kind of hurts it. What's up, Henry? How you doing, man? So I think a lot of people dislike the monetization aspect of the current Diablo games. This game doesn't do monetization outside of cosmetics. So it seems to be a little bit more favorable. You can pretty much just change how your character looks, and then that's really it. I just realized I don't have my ice strike on here. Yeah, everything with a blood pool on the ground is really annoying. Crazy annoying. I feel like I can fix that later on, though. The mana issues are a little concerning. The health issues are somewhat annoying. But I think I'll figure it out. Once I level up. Not a fan of the stream. Not the stream, sorry, but the style of game. It really depends. This is very specific. Where am I from? I'm in the US. I mean, you can probably guess.
None of it's junk. Trust me.
Oh, that didn't work. Okay.
See you.
Actually, do I have a different staff in here? I have 2 of them.
Care to take a look? None of it's junk. Sure. I'll take it off your hands.
I think I'm gonna go with that one. Even though I don't get a skill bonus, still get the damage bonus, which is decent.
How can I be of aid? Oh, feeling lucky. Sure, I'll take it off your
I think that's partly why it was a little bit of a struggle there, is my damage was just not high enough. But these other staffs like doubled my damage. I found them earlier when I was looting. I just didn't have the requirements to use them. They needed like strength and intelligence or something. So I just stuck them in the inventory until I got it. I guess testing this on this next boss would be a good test to see like how strong the build really is. Am I not attacking? What's going on? No, it's weird. I don't know. I don't know if I got stunned or something, but yeah. I thought I gotta go fight that guy down there.
The voice of the man I must face.
That was effective. Yeah, much better. Much better. Leveled up again too. Oh man. That means I can learn these for elemental damage. I think the more dexterity I use, more evasion I get. I think is how that works. So I need to use dexterity probably. Alright, that's the staircase I need to go to, but I think the boss fight, there's a second boss fight over here somewhere. I think it's on this floor. Pretty sure it's on this floor. 'Cause I don't think it was on the first one. I think it's on this one. It's probably over here or to my right. We'll find it. And if not, I'll backtrack. Yeah, it's right here. This guy might beat me up. I don't know. We'll see.
First ones.
Okay, I lied. He wasn't gonna beat me up. I actually lied.
Is the cost of pagan beliefs.
He's not that good. That gives me 20 maximum life for beating him. So a lot of these little bosses and monsters around here, you should fight them and you should kill them because they help your builds a little bit. Oh, that's kind of an interesting little mace for early level. The physical damage bonus on that, the physical mod and the lightning mod, and attack speed, that's really crazy actually.
I must gain strength for this.
For super early, that'd actually be kind of funny. All those stats are actually like really good stats you'd want to have on a weapon. Maybe not for a monk, but I mean, well, yeah, technically you'd probably want those on a monk, but maybe on a different, like on a staff itself. All right, let's go fight our guy. We're gonna go down to the next floor, go to the checkpoint, and see what he's up to. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. I don't know what hit me. It's probably because he's a special. Not that special though. Oh, it did end. I gotta either go back this way or that way. I doubt they'd put the stairs on this side. At least I don't think they would. Oh, maybe.
The time is nigh. Our triumph is at hand.
I'm probably gonna die to that if I sit there. I need healing potions. I'm running out. All right. I'll go right back in there. It's easy. It's interesting to me like how much easier the game is when you play through it again. And you need to have a better character to handle this and deal with whatever you're fighting. But I'd say overall, it's just interesting like how a second playthrough, third playthrough, going through, killing the bosses, killing all the things. It's just a completely different experience than before. Like before, it was so hard to do a lot of this. Now it's just like, oh, I can walk right past it and pretty much just kill everything. You kind of understand like what weapons to grab, what gear to have, how to build your characters a little bit better. That goes a long way. That helps a lot.
Freezing strike.
Oh shit, there's a lot of them here. I'm gonna die. I can't move. I literally cannot move. They do so much damage though. I guess I got like stunned or something, but I couldn't run, I couldn't swing, I couldn't fight. It was just odd. Is it better on PC or console? I think it's better on PC. If you have a keyboard mouse, I think it's just easier to maintain and like target what you're fighting. But then again, if you're a casual console gamer, you're gonna figure it out. Like you'll be able to play it. It might be hard to target specific targets on controller, but you can also just change the characters that you play and use different ones that have different builds. So they're more like spammy and like they have more of a AoE attack on them, so more area coverage. And if you do that, then maybe you know, it won't be as bad as on controller. But I prefer PC for these style of games because I grew up with them on PC.
Yes, more.
Boss fight time.
The beast hungers.
I think I should be able to beat him. Maybe. He's going to have more than one phase, which is going to be a little bit harder to deal with. The second phase, you just have to go through 2 health bars, right? And the second phase is more annoying, clearly. He's stronger then. But it's probably possible for me to do it. I just don't know if I'll run out of health potions. We'll see.
Interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promise.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself. We'll see about that. Chill. First one's I'll. Need more mana.
I got frozen. That's awkward. I can't move.
Rihanna, open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised.
I think not. I expect so much more from you. Since you are too weak,
I don't have any more health potions.
I'll find someone who can.
And he'll change form here.
Manipulative whore.
At least he should.
Dare you abandon? After all
I can't kill him on the first wave. The game won't let me. So it like stops me from dealing damage until he transforms. I did that too early.
Requiem on high. Desolation.
I'm out of mana. I'm gonna die right here. I missed his attack. I can kill him though.
You are
That went a lot better than I thought in the first playthrough. I just had to be more careful at the beginning not to take too much damage, so I'll just dodge a little bit more, and then I'll keep my health potions up, and then I should be able to do plenty of damage to kill him. That actually went really well for the first playthrough. I was like, maybe I'll be able to get him here. If I had one more health potion there, I would have killed him.
no noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
But I'm still kind of adjusting to this character
The first one.
and learning about his builds.
First one's iron.
He already transformed, which is interesting. That was early.
Freezing gale.
Alright, game. Come on. Get me up here. Oh no. Not that.
Your pulse quickens.
I actually got that called in.
The eternal impure. With bloodlust
I might die here because I got stuck. I was thinking I could maybe avoid it or freeze him in time, but his attack still continues when he even though he's frozen. I didn't know that. I wanted to test it. So now that I know that I can't freeze and stop him from attacking, I just have to dodge and then I can go back and attack. So little details of boss fights you learn along the way make them easier.
This time, I'll remove your head myself. We'll see about that.
He's gonna jump on me. Ah, I thought I dodged it.
I will take out your heart
See, now I froze him.
and savor its bite.
Get a teleport on me. I'd have to dodge that for a bit.
Killing frost. I will take out your heart and savor its bite.
He's dead. That's a really strong build. Using the combination of like that additional damage and like the critical hit damage through the bell plus everything else, it just stacks. The freezing is really good. So the fact that you can freeze things is solid.
Consumed my being.
That was really easy. Well, I don't know if I'd say easy, but it's a lot easier than it used to be.
Against me. Where has she taken the beast?
They'll probably make some adjustments to this character next.
The desert.
It really wouldn't surprise me.
From the Vastiri. Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please stop the madness. As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Act 2. Get better loot in Act 2. If I watch another streamer who's my favorite, I don't really have a favorite. I just watch a lot of people. It also depends on what I watch. I think that's a better one to try to explain.
Well, the good luck.
Shield. Don't need it.
Another for my collection. Thank you.
Donate that one. Donate that one.
I will treasure it.
Maximum life and maximum strength. Fire resistance is high on that one. I have damage and max life on that one, so I don't want to get rid of it. But I guess I could. Alright, I think I did everything here that I need to. I don't think I missed any major skill points. I killed all the bosses. I killed all the miniature bosses. All this stuff's done. That's the good Act 1 complete right there. And now we're going to go into Act 2. But as far as streamers go, like political streamers, maybe like I'll like jump into a Hassan stream occasionally. Other content creators, I've seen Tarkov people, a lot of creators there. Gingy plays, Pestily. I'm trying to think who else. Ooh, I don't really watch a ton of streamers, to be honest with you. I don't really watch any COD streamers. So I'm kind of like minimal when it comes to watching a lot of creators. I used to watch more back in the day, but lately I just haven't really spent a lot of time watching. I wonder how much stronger these guys are going to be than me. I'm only level 16. Last time I came through here, I was like level 20 once. Like, I leveled up a lot before I got here.
So these are the Marikath. Life seems
I gotta go fight another boss, too.
by actions. I must prove myself.
Like, right off the bat. It's so funny that it does it this way. Definitely gonna have mana issues. Maybe. Might be able to fix that with passes. Or fix some of that. Where's my damage, dude? 220? That's not bad. Nice. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah. I like how it turns them into like little ice shards. It just crushes them. Actually, it's really good. Now I'm gonna level up here. Probably now, like after I kill these guys, maybe. Depends on how much experience I get. 99%. There we go. You can get a little bit of a damage modifier now. Some more elemental damage. I'll probably go up this way. And probably, let's see. Probably this whole thing. Yeah, probably all this. This one for sure. And then after I do that one, I'm probably gonna have to path this way. And then go up here. Damage bonuses, yeah. That way it stacks. I wonder how this other boss will go, because he's a little bit harder to fight sometimes. Because anything like the last one, I shouldn't really have a problem. Of course, I chose like the longest path to get all the way around. Just the questing is a little slow. Then Act 3 is really slow. It takes a while. That one just keeps going. It's a good quest. It's a good act, but it's like, damn. You do a lot in it. Alright, let's go fight this guy. Gotta go fight these dudes up here. And they throw shit at me, which is really annoying. Then they attack me. I die here, actually. Like, I can't attack. Okay, I made it. I made it out. Ridiculous. What's the belt, though? 23% increased mana recovery. 20 from flask. 20 from flask mana. Life gain. Interesting. So your flasks and mana gain really slowly? Oh, weird. He like swings at me on my way out. Hey, dude. I did defeat that guy. That was me. I did do that. I did do that thing. Let me get on here. 9 to intelligence, 1 to 4 physical damage on that ring. Don't need it. I'm gonna throw that in my collection of random elite items. I got a bunch, you know. We're gonna have that. That's interesting. What's the next skill? I don't learn one until like... Or is that a different skill that I gotta learn? I'd hit level 22 for that one. What about charge staff? Do I already have that one? I think I learned that late. Yeah, that one's 31. That's even higher. I think some of those are like other skills that I need to learn. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Am I enjoying the monk build? So far, so good. It's interesting.
The beast is nice. Thank you.
I gotta go talk to the girl first. That's right.
Remain a friend.
Oh, I know where we have to go. We have to go fight that other lady. In the mines or whatever. That witch.
You have your orders.
We'll see how that works. I'd normally go there, but that if I go there, it just sends me right back. So we're gonna go here. Okay. I don't need heals before I go, but that's fine. I didn't do it. I'll just teleport back, I guess.
This great random land bodes
I keep forgetting to do that. That's fair. Cool. I've just been watching Most Critical Ludwig right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's tough with like having favorites. I also just don't have favorites in general. I don't know. I've always been that way. There's things I like, but it's like, do I have a favorite band? Do I have a favorite? It's like I don't really have a favorite. Like, I don't know. I'm weird. Like I've always looked at things differently. I also think partly me being a creator, I just like creators in general. So I tend to not have like super strong opinions over one or the other, and I just appreciate each one for what they do because they're always different. Oops, pressed the wrong button there. That's an interesting object to find here. I guess you could find it anywhere, but it's early. I need to hit like level 30. And then it'll get so much better. You don't really get to see like the full monk strength probably until higher levels. Most characters are that way too. Like they're strong and they can be okay, but like a lot of those later skills that you get are just so much better. And it's just hard to get there because the level restrictions. It just takes time, so you have to slow level through most of it. So the checkpoint was here, but that doesn't mean... I need to find the entrance to the mines, is what I'm looking for. I remember Moist Critical for a lot of his Call of Duty stuff way back in the day. Like he made like voiceovers with the gameplay and some other things. He does a lot of stuff, a lot of different things now. I haven't really watched too much. But I see him pop up every now and then. I think he does more like drama topics, but I wouldn't say like he like covers drama, but he usually just points out like, I don't know, like people being dumb. I don't really have any issues with that. I feel like after a while you can only cover so much gaming stuff. Like then you gotta start talking about other things. Otherwise you just run out of everything. But there's a lot of like gaming drama that's just bullshit. I think lately that just drives me insane. It's just like I saw like the Witcher drama where it's like, wait, they have a female Witcher. It's like, what did you guys think was happening for the last like couple games with like the main character? Like what did you guys think was gonna happen? Like like he's just training this woman for no reason? Like what? Like you guys can't be that dumb, right? Like there's no way. But yeah, people are dumb. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Whoa, I instant died. It must have blown me up. Rip the gold item. That thing's out of there. But yeah, that just made me laugh because they like showed the reveal trailer for The Witcher, and then people were like, "It's a woman," and it's like, well, yeah, like it's like the main character now. Like, what do you expect? Like, you guys really didn't think that was gonna happen with The Witcher 4? Like, come on. You guys living under a rock? And it's like, yep. Must be. I kind of like it, not gonna lie. I mean, what, The Witcher? Or the other stuff? Which one? Oh, this is chilled. I want that one first. That's for ignited. That's for shocked. We'll do this one. We'll go chilled, and then we'll do probably we have to go the other way around that skill tree too. So anytime I chill an enemy now, it's gonna deal more damage because I get a bonus after that, which is basically every attack. Oh, the Witcher lady? Yeah, I think her name's Ciri. I haven't followed The Witcher too much. I didn't play the games. I watched like the Netflix series, which was interesting, but then it got kind of odd and didn't really follow the story. And then you had the main character quit too, which is like, ugh. I think people were more like frustrated by that because Henry Cavill's a pretty big fucking gaming nerd, and if he's quitting because he doesn't like the direction of the show, that's kind of odd. I think he also quit because he was going to redo Superman again, but then that fell through again, which is really dumb. But he's also doing Warhammer now. So when I say like he's a gaming nerd, he's a fucking gaming nerd. Like, like he's a huge nerd, which is hilarious. It's great. It's great. But yeah, it's just like, dude, I'm just shocked that people really didn't understand where the series was going. It's like, are you guys just faking this outrage for clicks, or are you guys just dumb? And it's like, probably just faking it for clicks. But it's just, I don't know, it's just incredible that people are that dumb, or pretending to be that dumb at least. Like, that's the whole point. Like, he trained her for a reason, like, duh. That game's still gonna be like game of the year, probably. And everyone's gonna be mad about it. Like, a few people are gonna be mad about it, but overall it'll probably do really well, which is good. Yeah. I feel like the power difference on this character is pretty crazy compared to the Ranger. Especially, like, early on it sucks. Like, the first 15 levels are kind of rough. But after that, it seems like I have more skill abilities. I have a little bit more strength, which is nice. And I'm not like getting absolutely kicked in the teeth constantly. Whereas before I was. Chaos Res on boots. That's kind of cool. I don't need them right now though. But still cool. Oh, maybe I can learn. Oh, maybe not. Level 5? Oh, you need spirit for that. 30 spirit required to use. How do I get spirit? I can get maybe an armor or something? Honestly, that's pretty sick. I'm trying to think of other games that I liked at the showcase, though, or what's going to come out. New Elden Ring will come out. That's going to be a thing. Like Nightfall or something like that. I can't remember. Nightwing or, I don't know, some odd name that I can't remember to save my life. God, that took a lot of damage. I'm trying to think, though, what other games. I mean, the new Call of Duty will come out eventually, and then everyone's going to complain about that one. In typical Call of Duty fashion. Doesn't surprise me. Got a lot of maximum life on there. Call of Duty seems like it's having a hard time lately, like more so than usual. I think players are getting tired of people cheating a little bit more so. They seem more vocal about it being a bigger issue. It kind of ruins league play and other game modes that they're playing when it's more common for ranked. That takes the fun out of it. Warzone as well, obviously going to be an issue. If you can't win Warzone games because everybody's cheating in those, it's usually not a fun for the streamer. I guess the overall gameplay mechanics haven't changed a whole lot. I mean, it's Call of Duty, so it's like you're going to change a lot of things with movement. I mean, they always do something every year where it's like, yeah, we have better movement, more realistic environments. And it's like, okay, cool, but how's the gameplay? Like, But I think their player count I've noticed is like dwindled quite a bit.
This place is
And then they're going to bump it up again when they release a new title. I think Microsoft's going to be running it now since they own it. The question is, will Microsoft make a lot of like production changes? Are they going to do monetization changes? I mean, Call of Duty is a pretty big cash cow. I'm not going to lie. They make money. I used to invest into Activision, not because I liked Activision, but I just knew that they made money. Like I fucking hate Activision, but they knew how to drive their stock price up. That's a sad truth. But I can't really think of how it's going to work with Microsoft owning them. Like what their direction changes are going to be, staff changes are going to be. Might be dramatic, might not be dramatic. I feel like a lot of people, when you have acquisitions of that size, it was $80 billion or something. I feel like you're going to have a lot of changes to the company. Yeah, they'll maybe downsize a little, and then replace a lot of the guys that worked for Microsoft, bring them into that company as well. So a lot of guys will probably get settlements, when they get kicked out the door. Unfortunately, I don't like people losing their jobs, but that's usually what happens after an acquisition. They cut people, and then they're like, "Hey, you're gonna retire." It's like, what? So a lot of those guys retire. They don't stay, and then they replace them with Microsoft employees that have worked there for their company for a while. But I don't know how much is really going to change with that. It'll be interesting. I think a lot of people are hopeful that it's going to be a good change, but yeah, okay, 30% elemental damage if I recently chilled an enemy. That's going to be a huge bonus. Absolutely huge bonus. Ubisoft crumbling? Dude, yeah. I mean, they can't make enough Assassin's Creed games. They are having a hard time. I think a few people have already tried to predict that they're going to go bankrupt, which would be, I feel like it'd be unfortunate because, I mean, they've been around for a long time. They've made decent titles in the past. It's just, can they continue to make games or something that people are going to be interested in? That's I think, going to be the overall challenge there. Actually, I could probably do that one. I don't know which one that is. It just gives me more than I have now. 26 lightning res, 28 mana regeneration. I kind of want that one, but I need strength on an amulet or something, because otherwise I can't use my skills. Assassin's Creed is on sale right now. I remember I saw something that was like, I don't know if it was leaked or it was announced, but they had like 5 more Assassin's Creeds in the pipeline that were like planned. It was a lot. And I was like, damn, like, okay. Like, they're gonna make a ton of Assassin's Creed games. I was like, damn, that's one way to do it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I kind of stopped playing them after like the 3rd or 4th one. I got into Call of Duty, I got into streaming. And I just didn't have enough time to really focus on them. 13 to 54 for a staff. It gives me more damage. The percent increase on that's really good. Percent increase damage on this is not good. If I could get a physical multiplier on that, that'd be a crazy high, a good staff. I might just use this one, because it gives me more stun duration. And I get more damage.
This isn't the place all the time.
Well, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, it definitely gives me more damage. It just doesn't show the weaker one. I'll try it. They're lucky they have Siege. I almost forgot about Rainbow Six. I want somebody to bring back SOCOM. Like, if you can bring back Delta Force, somebody bring back SOCOM. That was cool. Growing up playing SOCOM, like Navy SEALs on PlayStation, which was interesting because PlayStation Online was free back then. And you could just play it, and then you could just actually get online and like do combat things with people. It was nuts, like PvP. It was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it. I don't know. Wait, did I fuck up my skills? Oh no, I did that. Maybe I'll use this one too. Where am I getting the lightning damage from? Is it from my passive? The one I just learned? No. What? I don't know. Maybe it's their effect or something. But I don't know. I didn't really get into Rainbow Six. I think part of it was like it's search and destroy. So you think I would like that because I played a ton of it on Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops even, Modern Warfare 3 too as well. Like, but then over time I just I lost interest. I think I just got tired of like, because I felt like with Rainbow Six, you're kind of like, all right, I'm just going to sit here and aim down sights and watch a hallway. And I was like, that's not really exciting to me. And I think during that time, H1Z1 was a thing with, what was it? King of the Kill, which was like a battle royale. So I played a lot of battle royale games back then. And H1Z1 was like my go-to. And then after H1Z1 was kind of done, Fortnite eventually came out, but I think it was PUBG came out, Fortnite came out, and I didn't really like Fortnite. So I played PUBG instead. And then Warzone eventually launched with, it wasn't Warzone, it was like Black Ops, their version. Like Blackout, I think is what it was called. And when Blackout came out, I played that. And then eventually I went back to PUBG and played a ton of that. Apex Legends as well too. So I think I just kind of lost interest in like the respawn modes as far as like 6v6, those style of combat modes. They just felt too small. So I stopped playing them. I think Search and Destroy is a better game mode. I mean, look at Counter-Strike. Like Counter-Strike's been around for how long? And what do you play in Counter-Strike? Literally, you're basically just doing Search and Destroy, man. The best to ever do it. So you're just stuck with it. It's like, well, fuck. Like, what other games should I play? Like, when it comes to that, it's just not a lot. But Call of Duty's probably not going away anytime soon. They're just such a big household name. They own the console space. So I'd hate to say that they're going to disappear anytime soon. And I really doubt it. Like, that's just not going to happen. I think there'll be other games to replace them. I mean, oh, my weapon's lightning damage. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was so confused. I was like, wait a minute. Why am I doing all this lightning damage? That might not actually be a good idea. I should, well... I mean, it probably gives me more damage. Once I, like, level up again, I can make it to where it actually gives me more bonuses, too. Either way, it's still elemental damage, so I think I'd technically do more. There's an easy way to test this. You put this staff on first, 182, 133, 196. So, suddenly I know which one does more. So when I left click, probably it's doing lightning. Oh shit, not paying attention there. That was quick. But we got checkpoints for a reason. You want to snipe? Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I really do. I don't know why I've always liked sniping in games. I remember playing Nintendo 64, and this is kind of a funny throwback, but if you played GoldenEye on Nintendo 64, one of the first missions in the movie when you go into like the factory, like the gas area, like the weapons factory, there was a staircase. Like, so you had a door, you go down the staircase, and you'd have all the gas tanks, and then there was another staircase all the way on the back side of the map, and you could climb up there and go into this room that was like 2 stories high, and you could just sit there and kill waves of enemies because they'd just keep sending them to you. So as a kid, I would just do that. I just like let a bunch of them spawn in, and I just keep killing them over and over and over, and I'd use different weapons. I used the sniper rifle in there. I think there was one or a way to get one. I think you had to like use like codes or something back then to unlock everything. But you could just sit in the gas kind of and just like have an endless wave of things that you could kill. And it's like, that was super boring. Back then, it's all I had, man. All I got. It's all I could do. And entertain myself. And then eventually like PlayStation, SOCOM, other games came out. You know, we upgraded from good old Nintendo 64 GoldenEye. And there was just a lot of more enjoyable things. But I think SOCOM was like another one that I got into early on. Oh, and I'm trying to think really. After SOCOM, I think I started getting into Halo once Halo came out. Everybody got into Halo. That changed everything for a lot of people. Like, it really did. I'm gonna die here. That explosion. I can just do enough damage to keep him back. Whew. My health and mana are a little bit of an issue. If you like Diablo, you'll love this game. I honestly would think so. This game, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you sat down with me and go, hey Dan, I want you to test this game. I want you to play this game. And I'd be like, okay, what game do you want me to play? They're like, yeah, I want you to sit down and play this. I'm like, okay. And if you did like a blindfold play test, I would tell you that this game is Diablo 3. If you had me guess, be like, what game is this? I'd be like, no, it's a sequel. It's got to be Diablo 3. It's that fun. Like, it's a really solid game. It plays just like Diablo. The music reminds me of Diablo. The characters remind me of Diablo. The map, everything reminds me of Diablo. And it feels more like Diablo than Diablo feels like Diablo. Like, I don't know how else to explain that too. And that's a pretty good high-level praise for this game. So, and I'm a first-time player for Path of Exile. So I'm still learning. I didn't grab health potions, by the way. It was awkward. I was trying to grab that, and that didn't work, but I think for me, I'm just really impressed with how they've done this. It's so far, it's good. There's a lot of complaints I think people have, but they're like more seasoned, experienced players, so they notice things more than I do. There are definitely issues with it where it's frustrating at times. Most of the complaints I see from veterans are either the loot's really garbage and it doesn't really help a lot because you just never get anything, or sometimes the main one I see is that people who play like hardcore characters or higher level characters, they get mad because when you kill something, it like splashes stuff on the ground and you have on death effects. So you'll be at like 100 health, you'll have perfect resistances, and then boom, your character's dead in 0.10 seconds. Like, just gone. Like, just absolutely gone. And it's just like, what hit me? And you didn't see it, and you couldn't tell what killed you. And that's really frustrating, I think, for anybody. But I think the devs know that. But there's certain times where they have like character abilities or monster abilities that they're not aware of, that they just do certain damage, and it's like someone did a typo, and instead of doing 100 damage, it did 10,000 damage. Oops. And they didn't know that until they saw it, and then they can go back and fix it. But it's early access, and I always try to remind people this game is out early. You pay money to play it early, $29.99. It's not going to be perfect, but when the game fully comes out, it's free. So you don't have to pay anything to play this game. It's a free-to-play game when it is done and it's finally out. So I think people need to understand they're kind of guinea pigs. And if you start thinking of it that way, you're like, okay, like this makes more sense. Like, gotcha. But I think a lot of people have that issue of not understanding that right away. I'm just gonna go around and get all this and then stack this center. My sniper was COD 4. Yeah, I love COD 4. You played in an MLG team? That's really cool. Yeah, I never really did the MLG thing. Oh, I did like game battles and stuff, or like barely. So I never got into like the competitive part as much. I did like public lobby leaderboards. So I used to have like a gamer tag, and it was kind of funny because there was like another guy who, his name was like Southern Hazard, I think was his name. And he was ranked like 1 to top 10 in World at War for wins in the game mode War on World at War. And I started playing that a lot, and I started getting really good kills, really good like scores and wins. And I met up with them, and I started playing with like the top players for wins. So we would just consistently run the leaderboards, and I eventually changed my gamer tag to like Northern Hazard or something at the time, and eventually it became Cross. But it was like a clan, like a little group of us that all had the same names based on where we were at, and it was kind of funny. But I've always done like that for like ranking, and never really did like the competitive part outside of just doing leaderboards. Leaderboards were rough though, because during that time, eventually people started cheating, and they started glitching them. So getting in the top 10 was kind of rough. Also, if you took time off, you know, people would replace you. So every day you're trying to get more wins, and just trying to stay in the top 10. But that was the fun part. It was kind of enjoyable. But MLG was interesting. Yeah, I was really young back then too. M40 ACOG. The M40 was really cool. Like the sniper rifle. I mean, the ACOG in COD 4 was really funny because it added damage. I don't know why, but it did. I think they wanted to make it easier back then because they go, well, it's a scope that's not as strong, like zoom wise. So they wanted to make it have more damage because they thought it would probably be harder to aim. But if you shot somebody in the toe in COD 4 with an ACOG scope, it would kill him. Like straight on the, like just 100% health, it would kill him. And people didn't know that for a while. And then all the quick scopers like myself, we figured that out. And that's the game I learned how to quick scope on, was COD 4. And that was always a funny one. The Monk is definitely a harder playstyle, but that goes for melee overall. I think the Monk's probably one of the most overpowered characters currently. When I fight this next boss, you'll see what I mean. There's a build floating around, and I'm copying it right now because I want to level it up why I can abuse it. But you can absolutely kill any boss in seconds if you're strong enough during those fights. And it doesn't take much. Like, I've thrown through the campaign, and I'm doing it. It absolutely destroys. And you'll see it when I fight this lady that's hiding in this corner somewhere. I think she's probably going to be over there. Unless she does a ton of fire damage, I think, and I get hit by it. I might die when she hits me with the axe thing, but I'll just have to dodge it. But the one issue I have is like crowd control currently. Like, yeah, you can use the bell and kill things around you, but it does take a play style. Like, you have to adjust, and you're right. Like, that is something that is a little bit more challenging for me, is figuring that out. But his skills early on are absolute dog shit until you hit like level 15. And then you get a couple skills that work pretty well, like the one I'm using right now to attack. The Ice Strike skill is kind of nice. You can freeze things. It does cost mana, but the fact that it freezes and is like a faster attack than your normal staff swing, big difference. Not gloating, but I was 13th in the world in PUBG duos. Hey, you and me both. So PUBG was like a huge obsession for me. That saved my gaming like channel at the time. And I did quads and solos. In quads, we were ranked like top 10, top 100 all the time. That was a fun one, but it really sucked because I remember we would play, but if you lost a game and you weren't top, I think you had to be like top 50 or something. If you lost outside the top 50, you would lose so many points. You would have to gain like, I want to say like 4 or 5 wins in a row just to get back to like what you lost, which is really frustrating. So a lot of the time it was my friends and I would just kind of like get in a game. Someone would die early. They get split off, unfortunately. And then it's like you're just sitting there hiding in a bush, you know, like hiding in a house by yourself. Like, dude, just go for placement. Just save the ranking. Like, don't die. Just save the ranking. And we would do that, which was really funny. But over time, I quit doing that. A few of them actually joined pro teams. And then I think one of them became, well, more than one of them. One of them joined like Cloud9, and then I'm trying to think, TSM maybe. And then one of them eventually went to, he plays for, or played for C9. And then I wanted to say, what team? He switched, I think, to Apex is what happened as well. But he was always a good player. And it was just interesting to see a bunch of the people I played with eventually became like actual pro esports players. But I moved on and I started playing other games at that point in time too. Like, it served its purpose for me and it did really well and it was enjoyable. Like, the popularity of that game was crazy when it first came out. Like, absolutely obsessive. It was unbelievably popular. And then there was, I'm trying to think, I think Fortnite kind of came in during that time too. And I think Apex was the other one. Let's see if I can kill the boss. I am gonna ID this though. More attack speed. I think this one might deal, well, no, probably not. No, it won't deal more damage. Yeah. And Diablo 3 I was huge with the Demon Hunter class. You probably like the Mercenary in this one. This will definitely cure your Diablo itch. It scratches it so well. I noticed. No. I need her to stand still. Yeah, I gotta watch out for that. That can kill me in like one hit. It's so easy to kill bosses at the moment. Like, I'm a little squishy kind of, but way better than it was before. Like, way stronger. It's the combination of like being able to freeze enemies, getting critical damage, and then also that bell gives you more damage too. It's combining like 4 different things at once, and that's why you do so much damage there. I'm getting too nostalgic. No, I appreciate it a lot. Like, it's cool to see other people that actually did the same thing or something similar, because I really cared about ranking up and leveling up. And I had a funny, kind of funny story, but I remember being ranked like top 10 in quads, and I was with somebody who was like a compulsive fucking liar at the time, and I hated it. And I knew it. And he like said something to me like, oh yeah, I'm like ranked such and such on PUBG. And we were like in a car full of people, and I was just like, dude, no, you're not. Like what's your tag? Like, I could look it up right now. Like, here's my name, like right there, number 7. That's me. Like, it says Cross. Like, that's me. And he got really embarrassed, and it's like, dude, why would you lie about that shit? But he had a problem of doing that, and I just got so annoyed because it's like, dude, I grinded my ass off, and I'm not gonna let you fucking lie about that bullshit in front of everybody. Like, oh, and he was like a marketing guy for like Optic at the time, and I was just like, that's even more embarrassing. Like, why are you misrepresenting that, let alone you're an org member? Like, oh, and I cared about being an Optic member at that time. I wanted to be an Optic member so bad. And I was just like, this piece of shit, like, who are you? Oh, it's just dumb. Hated it. Hated it so much. But yeah, I had to call him out on it. The guy also got in trouble a long time ago because he, what did he do? He pretended to be like Optic Karma, I think is what it was. It was like a Make-A-Wish kid or something, which is even worse. And he like told him he was like a Call of Duty world champion, and he met him and like took photos with him. And the kid thought he was like Optic Karma. And he's like, no, I didn't say I was like a pro player. I said I was like part of the team. And it's like, no, you didn't. That's not what you told him. That's absolutely not what you told him. And oh, it was a disaster, an absolute disaster. Like, I think that ended up getting him fired. Why did I not get into Optic? I don't know. There were times I talked to Hex about it. Like, I remember I asked him about like advice, career advice at one point, because I was with FaZe Clan, and that's before I quit, but I never got invited. I think part of it was I quit doing a lot of Call of Duty content, and they weren't really looking for creators at that specific time for those things. You know, Pamaj joined, but Pamaj was there originally, so he had that relationship, and I never had that relationship. But Hex has always been cool. I always said he was like kind of like a dad figure, you know, in the community, because when I first met Hex, it was absolutely nuts. I was at like MLG Dallas or something, and I was in FaZe Clan at the time, and I remember I was at the checkout to sign up for a hotel room. Long story, somebody lied about getting a room reservation, and they didn't get one. They were just gonna like try to bum one off somebody else, and I was like, no, we're not fucking doing that. And I was like, I'll get my own goddamn hotel reservation. So I went up to the counter, and I was getting my reservation, and Hex came up and goes, hey, you're Cross. Like, he recognized me, called me out by name, and that was fucking insane. I was like, how the fuck does he know? How did he recognize me, let alone that? And then I got his number, and then he like invited me and Tommy at the time. It was Temper. So FaZe Temper, the owner of FaZe, was with me that whole week, and we would pretty much meet them for like lunch, dinner, breakfast, all day, every day, and just hang out with everybody. But I remember a long time ago, like talking to them, like Hex, about how I was treated in FaZe Clan, you know, certain upload things, requirements that they had. He's like, why aren't you uploading that stuff to your own channel? You know, FaZe needs to let you guys do more things on your own. Instead of like taking everything that you guys are benefiting, like they should be helping you more so than you're helping them a bit. And I was like, fuck, you know, it's a really good way to put it. Because at the time I was like one of the only members going to Activision, getting gameplay footage early, and all the other FaZe members were kind of banned. Activision did not like FaZe Clan. Like at that time, they hated FaZe Clan, but they worked with me prior because I knew a couple other creators who vouched like crazy well for me, and I knew them early on, so they knew I was more professional, and they worked with me, and it was just funny because Hex like really went to like defend me for certain things, and I haven't really seen that a lot with other esports orgs. So yeah, he did a really good job of thinking of like helping people and just understanding value and their worth. And I think a lot of FaZe members back then were really concerned about, well, if I'm not part of FaZe, I won't be successful. I'm not going to make it as a creator. And, you know, I had the same thoughts too. Like when I quit FaZe, I was like, man, did I regret that? Like, and I did for a while, but then I started eventually, I was more successful. I started making more money on my own when I was out of FaZe. And it was just funny. It's like, I didn't expect that to happen either. I was like, yeah, I'm probably just going to get a normal job, you know? But things got lucky. Now I'm probably going to get a normal job because I'm just fucking tired of content creation. Long story. But it's interesting how things changed. Like, they really did change a lot. We did the quarry. Did that one. There's a quest here. Do I have to talk to somebody still? Oh, Trader's Passage. Where's that at? Am I blind? Maybe if I go back to the gates, it'll take me there? Or maybe I need to talk to... Oh, I need to talk to Sambrin. Yeah, that's why.
If you are the trait, I will
Now she'll tell me where to go.
take your time.
I'm looking for a staff, too, since I leveled up. How did I make it into FaZe Clan? So that was a weird one. How I joined FaZe Clan was Tommy asked me to join, the owner. I was playing one night. I was playing free for all, and I was like, I need to go to bed. And I knew a friend of mine was named Garrett. His name is FaZe Heist. He used to be a FaZe member as well. We got recruited together, is what happened. So one night, it was like 3 a.m. I had class in the morning. I was like, I need to go to fucking sleep. I need to get out of here. And I logged off, and then like 10 minutes later, he's like, hey, FaZe Temper's in my game. You should join my session. So back on Xbox, you could join your friend if they were playing. I was like, who the fuck's that? And he's like, oh, that's the owner of FaZe Clan. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And he's like, no, you should really get in here. He's sniping. You should get in here and snipe and do whatever. And I was like, okay, fine. So it was me, him, and Temper all in the same free-for-all lobby. And I started getting like quad feeds in free-for-all. And he eventually sent me a friend request. And my friend started talking to him more. Garrett did. And he's like, hey, we should, do like a 1v1 or something. So Garrett like would 1v1 Temper. I went to bed. I was like, I got class in the morning. I can't be on long. So for like the next week, every time I got on, Tommy would invite me, Garrett would invite me, and we just all play like public lobbies together. So we play like ground war, team deathmatch, like whatever domination modes. And I kept hitting clips like 6-man kill feeds because back then it was Modern Warfare 2, and I was really fucking good at Modern Warfare 2. And eventually Tommy asked me to join. Same thing with Heist. He's like, hey, I remember it verbatim. It was something like, he goes, hey, like Garrett went off to like go grab something, and while he was gone, Tommy was like, hey, I want to ask, like, what do you think? Do you think he would be interested in joining FaZe if I asked him? And I was like, well, he just needs a capture card, but I know he would absolutely be interested. And he's like, well, I wanted to ask you that because I also want to know if you'd like to join too. I was like, what the fuck? And at that time, I was like I was like a co-founder of a Darth Empire, which was like a YouTube sniping team that we found. Like I kind of co-founded it, not quite. I helped out originally like early on with it, and then eventually became the co-leader. But that was with M40A3. There was a sniping team back in the day with Aimbot was his name, and he made he was like their competitive roster, so competitive sniping. And he decided to make a esports team. Well, not an esports team, but a montage team and a YouTube team with competitive sniping. He found me and asked me to join it because I couldn't join M40A3. They would just never recruit people. A lot of the time, people would join M40A3 and then they would join Optic Gaming is how that would work. And so everybody was trying to join M40, and that never worked. Like, I don't think the owner, I think his name was like Disciple back then or something like that. He didn't like me, but I knew there's another I want to say it was like Ajax or something similar. It was like a 14-year-old kid at the time or something, and I was like 16, and he was a member of M40, but that dude was absolutely cracked at sniping. And I knew him, and he kept trying to get me to join M40, but the owners wouldn't let me. And I was like, maybe I'll do this Darth Empire thing. So I started that team. That team grew really successfully. I think it had like 300k subs on YouTube at one point in time. And then FaZe Clan came out, and then it just trick shotting became a thing, and it just grew exponentially. Optic really helped FaZe Clan grow, but after a while I was like, yeah, I should probably take Tommy up on his offer because they're growing faster, they're a little bit bigger of a team. So I joined them, and that's kind of like the rest just kind of went from there. It was a long time.
Works of wonder.
Do I need to? No, I think those are all dead ends down there. I think I just need to keep going this way because I have to fight like one of this witch up here. I think it's up here, unless I have to go upstairs or something. But yeah, it was a really just quite crazy coincidence of me being in the right place, right time to join FaZe Clan. And I feel like I rubbed a lot of people in FaZe Clan the wrong way sometimes because I would always tell Tommy shit he didn't want to hear. Like, I had disagreements with people from time to time, and I felt like, because one of my biggest complaints was Seabass, and I really think FaZe Rain would agree with me on this shit. But Seabass was like a manager for FaZe Clan. He's a co-founder manager. But what Seabass would do was he didn't make gameplay footage. He didn't do commentaries. He didn't do montages. All he would do is like manage the team, whatever manage the team was at the time. So he would do the uploading, the titles, the descriptions. That was basically his job, to make sure that there were schedules and content being uploaded. He would recruit players, and that was about it. I think I had a respect issue with him because at the time, he just always would contradict me. Always. On like the smallest shit, and it became so annoying. Like, this was like 12 years ago, 14 years ago. But me being younger, and I was just getting really irritated because I was making montages really consistently, like small episodes, and I would get them edited, put up, and then I'd send them into the Dropbox where they would upload them and post them. Now, the problem was that I would put like 10 episodes in there at a time. Like I would just get so many. So every other day I was making an episode, and he would come back and he'd be like, "Hey, you can't use clips with that gun. Like we don't use anything that's not a bolt action. You can't use you have too many Barrett clips in there. You have too many AS50 clips. You need more bolt action clips in your montage." And I was like, "Bro, like no one gives a shit. Like it's a quad feed, it's a 5-on. Like just fucking post that shit. Like it's not that serious." So we would get in arguments about that. And then he would take the episode out and be like, "Well, I'm not posting it until you re-edit it." And the problem I had there would be if I had like 5 episodes needed to be uploaded, it'd be like the third one or like the second one. And it's like, well, I can't upload episode 1, episode 2, because I have to get episode 2 edited before you can upload the other ones. And then it would give me shit like, I remember one of them that I thought was really stupid. I used to use rock music in my episodes all the time, like metal, rock, kind of emo, screamo shit. And the funnier part was he goes, "Well, you can't use like that type of metal in your songs because that's what Agony does." And he's kind of known for it. And I was like, "Dude, I've been doing this shit forever with this type of music. What do you mean?" Like, and he's like, "Yeah, well, Agony does that, so like you can't do that." Like, so he'd be like, "Well, you have to find a new song for your video," which meant I would have to get a whole nother video edited. I have to wait for the editor to edit that shit, and that would just take forever. It'd take another week or two. It would slow me down. So I'd have all these episodes ready to be uploaded, but he would just stall them. And it's like, why can't we just have them fucking posted? Like, why is it such an issue? And he only seemed to like really critique my videos, like over critique them. And it was just really, really fucking annoying. But it was just those little brainless arguments. And I think what really made me more upset was that he didn't know how to create content. I think he understood content, and I still think he does. I'm sure we'd probably get along as adults now. Like, I never really had horrible experiences with him outside of just those moments. And plus, I'm fucking like 30 years old now. I'm not like 18, 19 years old. We're adults probably, so we'd probably get along. But back then, it was just really fucking annoying when you would have a moment like that. And it's like, dude, I'm just trying to get my video posted. Now I have to contact an editor. The editor's going to have to take like 2 weeks before he can get that video there. And then I have like 4 other videos that are waiting to get uploaded. And I can't get those uploaded until this one does. So it just derailed everything. And it also like sucked the life out of me as a creator back then. Because I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to get videos posted. And I'm trying to make them as efficiently and quick as possible. And I remember one time he told me in Pomage, he called us into like a Discord or a Skype meeting. I think it was Skype back then. And it was so fucking funny because we had like a big team call, and it was me, Pomage, and I think a couple other members were there, and Tommy, I think, was in there. Seabass was in there. He's like, "Guys, I need you guys to put more episodes out because we can't just be having Cross and Pomage every weekend, like every day, every weekday. We just can't have Cross and Pomage posting every day. Like, this is ridiculous. You got to do something about it. It's bullshit. Like, like these two guys cannot just be uploading every day." And sometimes he would refuse to upload our videos because we were uploading too much. It was just like, hey, Cross and Pomage have 10 videos in there at any given time. And he had nothing else to post because we were just hitting clips and posting more than like getting enough montages faster than everybody else. So it was just hilarious. Like, it's like, wait, you're mad because we're doing too well? And it's like, yeah. Now, I understood his part. Like, I do understand that. Like, if you have a team channel with, like, 30 snipers and only Cross and Pomage are putting videos in the Dropbox every week, like 4 or 5 at a time, it's like, you guys are putting out way too many episodes. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, people need to step up and, like, start putting shit in there. And I think that was a valid concern. It's like, you guys need to start making more videos because Cross and Pomage just can't be the only ones uploading. But back then I was like, dude, upload it anyway. I'll get paid. Like, fuck it. Like, like, why not? It's a good episode. Please post it. But that shit made me laugh. But I think for me, it was just like him critiquing things to, I'm gonna use the word anal. Like, he was just too anal about every fucking little detail. And I think that's what just made me more upset, was it was just like, you're oddly singling me out here. It's like, oh, I can't use a Barrett clip. Here's Pomage using a Barrett clip, multiple Barrett clips, but I can't have a single one in my video? That's crazy. Or, oh, I can't use this song because it's too metal, but then again, here's Agony with, I remember, oh no, it wasn't even that. He yelled at me about the music, but one time he said my color correction wasn't good enough. Like, it was too Agony styled. And I was like, that's the editor's fault, dude. Like, it's a good edit. Like, what do you mean? Like, So it just seemed like he singled out certain ways to piss off like me, to make me mad, and like have to re-upload the episode. And I remember I was just like, dude, this is ridiculous. But it's so funny because like right now, I know all the FaZe guys absolutely hate Seabass because he was more corporate. I think we would have gotten along for those reasons. But I think part of it was, I don't know if he felt threatened by me in some ways, because eventually Tommy started trusting me a lot and like taking my side on things too. Like he would tell, you know, like to get over it and just upload the fucking video every time, because I'd have to get Tommy to call and be like, look, Tommy says just to fucking do this shit. There were a lot of arguments like that going through it. But, you know, we were all younger back then, so we were just whatever. But it was just, I can't believe that shit lasted that long. It was really annoying. I don't know if I can beat her, because she teleports. I was hoping to freeze her. This one I've always had a struggle with. I gotta find her before the poison gets out over here. She does that shit too, which I gotta dodge. And she does that. And I gotta dodge that, which is a lot to dodge. This is the first boss I've had a hard time beating because she just moves around. Yeah, that's just the music that works. I know, and I've used music like that constantly, so there were always reasons I bitched and whined about it, because I was like, dude, this makes no sense. Like, like, why are you complaining about this shit? Like, it's just so weird. It's like, and I remember like the day before, another member like uploaded like a rock, like grunge screamo song, and I was like, they did it, like, why can't I? And it's like, bro, like, it was just like, I felt like he was singling me out constantly for that shit. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stun her. Oh fuck, I forgot about that attack. If I burn if I stand there, I'm gonna die if I stand there. Yeah, I got her. She's just so fast, I need her to stand still. If she stands still, they can deal the damage. I think I get skill points for this one. I think. Or no, I get this. The trial for ascendancies is what I get. Which is something I also need. Maximum life? How does my other belt do more? That's crazy. I got that from a vendor, this one. Okay. I'm gonna go sell this stuff and go back. Sup, Radies? How you doing, man? This chick used to be in FaZe? Wait, which chick? Me? No. I don't know, like, there's just so much, like, differences, I think, with FaZe Clan. I mean, they're still controversial, like, still to this day. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's kind of nuts. What level am I? 20? Can I learn that skill yet? Maybe. Let me find out. I think I'd be like level 30 for it. This one I learned at level 31. And then there's another one I need to learn. I think I can learn it now if I have the stats for it. This one you can learn at level 15. Well, that's going to say level 64 because I'm using a certain gem on it, but I think I can use this one. Level 22. I can learn that. Okay, that'll help out a little bit, but we just need a few more levels. Then I sold the inventory. I'm gonna put this stuff back. And then where? Oh yeah, trial gems. I can't get rid of that. That has to stay in the inventory. I gotta go back into that and then go kill the other guys there. Yeah, I used to watch me, Drifter and J-Hub. Yeah, long time. Would I ever rejoin FaZe Clan? There's no reason for me to join FaZe Clan. I'm kind of like a dead creator. Like, I don't do the style of content that they produce. There's no benefit of me doing it. I don't think I'd want to do it. Like, what would be the benefit of me joining? Like, realistically, like, how would I benefit the organization first? And the answer is I probably wouldn't, and it would just be more confrontational than anything else. So probably not. I wish they would redo like some Call of Duty stuff a bit, you know, and thrive that. Like, I mean, it'd be like a small scale thing, but I still think they should have a community support thing there that kind of runs itself, like they used to. I think that'd be sick, but I don't think they need to do that. They're so successful outside of that, like it's not even an issue. And they moved on to bigger things there. One sec. Oh, I touched the screen and it goes black. I was like, what happened? The Black Ops 2 videos were second only to Pam. I don't know, man. I don't know, Pomage is good, but I mean, you know, some of those montages I put out, I think were a little bit better. No. The funniest thing was like, we were supposed to make a montage called Alliance together. And it was a dual-tage on Modern Warfare 2, I think? Or no, MW3 probably. My brain is fuzzy. It's been like 15 years. And that was supposed to be like a Optic and FaZe Clan montage done together. And it was just me and him. But then he decided to join FaZe Clan at the time. And then he used those clips that he was going to put into that montage for his, not Perfectionist series, but whatever it's called. Iridescent, I think. Memories. My brain. I'm really bad with names, but I somehow remember that. But yeah, that one sucked. That one really sucked. I'm over it now, but yeah, that would have been a really cool montage. At the time, I was pissed because how that shit went down. I got like the trailer edited. I got permission from both teams, like Opta Gaming and everybody to do it. The day the trailer was gonna go live, Pomage backed out, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, I was so mad, so mad. Like, it was not cool, not cool at all. But I mean, shit happens. Bow has more agility? What do you mean? With long range? I mean, kinda. You can stay back and you can like, you can do like call in artillery strikes with a bow, kind of, depending on what build you have. If you use magnetic salvo, you can do that. Which is, it kind of nukes the map, but even then you can push up closer and like blow things up too, depending on your build. It really depends on how you want to build your archer. I should say your ranger. Because I have one, mine's level 75, 74. I think it's just about to hit level 75. Just about. Oh, that's a boss. That's why that does so much damage. And it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I gotta go find the gates. I'm looking for the other passage. And speaking of, we just leveled up. More elemental damage. Those percentages add up. I needed to do my ascendancies while I'm here too. Although as a monk, this is going to be probably really hard. Because I do physical damage, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. I get hit a lot, so... Oh, they just changed them, didn't they? Or the update should come out soon, where they improved them. Ah, that's gonna kill me. Fuck. I'm stunned. I can't... Oh, I can't move. Somehow I survived that. I thought I was dead for sure. I'm like frozen. I need more mana potions. Looks like Jax. Yeah. Pomage had some really good videos. I liked watching his gameplay. Spratty has always been probably one of my favorite players, if I were to have favorites. Crafted was good. FaZe Cuban was this free-for-all legend. He inspired me a lot to play free-for-all, and that kind of saved my my channel at the time, because I was like, man, I really fucking hate Black Ops 2, and I wasn't really into it, and I watched him play more, and it was just really impressive. I wonder if this would do more damage with 1-24 lightning on it than having that percentage modifier. I think it might. Yeah. So sometimes you'll find staffs that aren't quite perfect, but it is a damage boost, so I'm going to use it. And now I'm looking for resistance items and max health items. Especially on armor. Maximum life, but mine's going to be way higher. The fire resistance on that's way better, but yeah. That has movement speed. I need more strength for that. But it's 15% with max life and armor. I mean, the armor I don't really need, but I mean, it could help me. No resistances on it, though. Ugh. I like that, but I don't. I'm tempted, but I need more strength, so I'm not going to use it. Yeah, Kitty was nuts. There were a few. I think like Ajax or something like that. Crafted was another favorite. Wartech was really good too. Like Wartech was crazy impressive. Like frozen. I'm attacking super slow. I need evasion on my boots. I need evasion on everything really, but like max health, evasion, and resistances are my priority for the campaign, and then I'll start worrying about other stuff. Damage would be nice too, but I don't need that. I don't need that right now. Yeah, the damage change on that, just a small boost, is so much better. That's why every time you level, you need to go talk to the vendor. You gain more that way. Like, you literally gain so much more health. So much more health damage, multipliers, whatever you need to survive. Too much phase stuff, man. It's so weird that people still ask me about it in some ways. Like, I get it. Because I think you guys all grew up with it, and I did too. But I'm just like, damn, fuck, I'm old now. Like, what happened? It was only like 15 years ago. Which is crazy. You know, I just made Call of Duty videos for a bit. I didn't know what would happen. I was just having fun.
Let the tide of war flow. I need money.
There are 2 more gates we must open.
I gotta go this way.
Freezing strike.
The enemy crumbles.
Just all those montages were sick, man. I still go back and watch some of them. I just like them. Now I see some of the clips that people hit, and I'm just like, fuck, man. like back in the day, that would be like a closer to a montage, and now they're just like every other clip is what they're doing it on. I'm like, okay, standards have changed. I mean, people got better, like way better. I mean, it was the same way when I started, because like I saw like people like Grizz and others. They made cool videos, cool montages, and their clips were insane and incredible. But over time, more people started doing it, and then they like fine-tuned like what they were doing, and it got better and better. And now it's like to a point where that shit is just absolutely crazy, which should surprise nobody. I like how the rocks fall down. Mm, 1 to 29 lightning damage. That's a pretty good bow for being out here. That's not a bad bow for like a little newbie. And you want some extra damage. It doesn't have physical on it, but still. You're like a ranger and you're struggling. Little upgrades like that can go a long way. Yeah, let's go back to town real quick. I need better armor. Otherwise I'm dying. Time flies. It really does, man. It really does. I don't like it. I need it to slow down. I think the bigger one, it's kind of a sad one, but it's like my parents getting older. I'm starting to get to the point where I start seeing that. It's just like, oh. Like I also had older parents growing up too. So they're like old. Not old, but they're getting old. And I'm just like, fuck, that's gonna be me. That's a big adjustment to see too. Gonna roll through this. Almost through Act 2. We're getting there. We're about halfway through Act 2, I want to say. 'Cause I still got to do the horn thing. I got to do my ascendancies. I got to kill the king guy over here. He's kind of challenging. Or it used to be. I don't know if he is now. We'll find out. Since I am a melee build, it's going to be weird. I think I'm going to have to dodge one of his attacks, or it'll kill me every time, and it's harder to dodge. We'll see. But I mean, this character is building out pretty well. Like it's getting there. We're flying through things. The levels are start slowing down, but I think by the time we're done through Act 2, not Act 2, but like the cruel difficulty, when we go through that again, because I got to go through Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 one more time after this on a harder difficulty. I think I'll hit like level 60 by then. This one's just kind of like a layup, you know. It's a trial. Normal mode. But yeah, you gain a lot of levels in the campaign. Well, 65 might be a little high. I feel like 60, 50 something would make more sense for campaign. Yeah, I think is what it is. Okay. This will be interesting because this guy was really challenging for me originally, like really challenging. And we'll see. He's gonna float here in a minute. He's actually dying, like, really easily. I think this is when he runs away. I can't hit him right now. Yeah, if I survive this part, he runs away. He's like, we'll finish this, and he like floats off into the distance. Coward. I gotta go after him, but I can't get him, and just disappears. The sandstorm's too powerful. We must leave.
We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
What you doing, lady? Alright, let's go back to the caravan. That was honestly way easier than I thought that would be. Way, way easier. The first time I played this, oh man, I struggled. Like, he whooped my ass. Now, no, not even close. I think it's the difference between understanding how to play and like putting builds together that you're not sure of. And now it's like, oh, I know what I'm doing. So it's getting easier for me to start winning. And this build's pretty good, so I'm surprised. I need a staff again. Also looking for a replacement chest armor for more health. Evasion rating would be good too. Those are interesting. They just don't have... I just don't have the strength requirement. I like the movement speed on him, though. Okay. I gotta go talk to a lady, I think. And she's gonna be like, you need to go get the horn. Like, alright, cool.
You have your orders.
Now I gotta do all this trial stuff. Now, this one. Where do we go first? I think we need to do that one. And then... one thing we didn't do, though, and I'll probably miss it, it's over here. There's a quest to get resistances. I don't see it right there, though. Unless it's this one. No, it's not that one. It's in the city. I just don't see it. Maybe it's not available yet, but there's a resistance quest that appears on this map, and it looks kind of like a skull type thing. It's gray. And it blends in, like you really can't see it. But I think I just need to go here and do this. That one we can do after we do this one, I think. So we'll do this one first. This is the Mastodon one. This one's gonna be interesting. There's a boss that I have to fight. And it's like 2 bosses. Like, you think you're only gonna fight 1, but then you end up fighting 2. And that one's surprising. We'll see how I do out here. The only problem I have is my mana. I need to fix that. I use a lot of it. But the more we level, better gear I get, and I could probably fix that problem. Oh damn, that's serious. They were angry. Oh god, that's a lot of damage that I'm getting hit by. I like the movement thing, like where he grabs and like launches himself. That's really cool. Hey buddy, you dropping meteors on my head? Please no. I don't appreciate that. Progress. That hurts. Ooh. I don't have any more health potions. I did that one. More elemental damage. Sup, Laz? How you doing, man? Quite a few guys are lurking. And since I leveled, I can check the shop one more time.
No need to rush.
3 to 5 physical damage. More crit. I guess I could put runes in that and like make it even stronger. I could put physical damage in there. It would just cost me like a few of these to do it. I wouldn't gain 40%. Question is, do I put it in that one or do I put it in a different one when I get a better one? That is the million-dollar question. Yeah, that's good enough. Guess we're stuck with it for now. Oh, going the wrong way. Oh, I rolled right into that one. Is there a meteor on the map? And then I just like smack it in the face. What's up, Michael? How's it going? And he's trying to run from me. No, thank you. Almost leveled again. I am getting halfway there and I just leveled. Maybe I need to farm out here and gain a little bit more. But I want to get through, I want to get all the way through the campaign. And then we got to do the cruel mode too. Oh, that's going to be a challenge. Good dodge there. Alright, the bone pits, I think is where I need to go. Because I think that's where I find the mammoth guy. And then I gotta kill that thing.
A wasteland without end.
It's somewhere around here. Whoa. That's stuck. I wonder how far I can jump with that. So much mana, so little time. I was like, I don't have any health potions right now. There's a boss guy there. I'm pretty cooked right now. I was like, I don't have any heals. Alright, we're back. We got more heals. It's fine. Sometimes I just push it a little too far without going back and grabbing heals. I'm a little lazy. And there's not really a penalty if I die, so I'm not playing hardcore, so that's all that matters. Yeah, it's actually kind of fun now. And it just like cruises through things. Now when I get more mana and I can do that and not like lose a lot of my ability there, I think that'll be even better. More armor. He dropped a staff too. Is it gonna be a good one though? Ooh, and the attack speed's cool. Ooh. Ooh, that could be good. Could be good. Has lightning and physical damage. The attack speed's good, but I don't think it's gonna give me enough to... Oh no, it does. It does. Now the only thing I need on that would be % physical damage, would be crazy. This staff is going to do more damage. I think it also does physical damage, so that should be ice as well. Actually, let's go this way. I'm running out of health potions again. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna die. It's like there's a fucking meteor gonna land on my head. Oh, there's no checkpoints down there? That's crazy. Okay, I guess we'll go back. Maximum life. Radius. Level 7, level 5, 6. Am I high enough level now? I think I get it level 30 something for that one, so I'm ways away. I could maybe do the Herald one if I have the stats for it. But I don't think I do. Ah, leveled up. What am I? Man, that's crazy. Is controller support pretty good? I've heard good things, but I've never played it, so I can't tell you myself. But I have heard good things. It's probably gonna kill me, or technically I killed him. I was just tanking that. We're gonna do that because I'm doing physical, ice, and lightning damage, so it would actually increase my damage a little bit more. Shit. Yeah. Sup, Keith? You're lurking, man? How you doing, man? Saw you post that yesterday.
How can I?
Man, you like using that icon to begin with, but still.
Need something, no need to rush. I shall put this to use.
That's a quest item. Don't need that one. 3 to 6, 1 of melee skills. Don't need that. Need resistance stuff at some point. Those are interesting. Those are really good, minus the no movement speed. Maximum life and max mana on there's kind of cool, but no movement speed, and I want movement speed. I don't know if I technically need it on a monk, though. Maybe I do. Maybe.
Goodbye. No need to rush.
I need to quit yawning. I'm not that tired. Alright, where do I need to look? Maybe we can go up here. Ow. I just said the mighty Thor. Interesting. Yeah, fighting this boss is going to be interesting too. I think I found it. Or no, is this such a checkpoint? Oh, there's the boss right there. A little baby one. giant mana flask. That gives more. 1 to 22 lightning damage. What do you want to bet that makes my damage go crazy? I can't use it because I don't have intelligence. Well, there's a checkpoint there, but there's no boss here. Whew. That's spicy. Yeah, this is the boss fight. I have to fight 2 at once. You're like, oh, I just gotta fight him, and it's like, nah, you gotta fight a witch too. And he likes to jump and like get in between you and the other one. Maybe. Yeah, I could get them both at the same time. That'd be really funny. Nah, I don't want to stand on that. Whew. No problem. No problem at all. 1 to 5, 16 strength. If I get a cool bow here. Nah, the attack speed's good though. I need that for the quest. Is there anything I'm forgetting out here? Gonna watch a movie? What movie you watching? Now you gotta tell me. I think I left the boss out here. Or is that the one I just killed? No, let's go explore and see. We'll find out. Maybe I get something for it. Worst case is I get more experience. I think the only ones that really help you are the one for like resistances that you can do early on in Act 1. There's one in Act 3 for resistances, which is chaos resistance, which is really important. And I made a mistake on that one on my first playthrough on my ranger. It's not great, but it's a huge difference when you know about it. Oh, I might die right here. There's too many. Maybe not. I healed up, so that's good. Thanks. Go grab my potions real quick.
Quickly.
Who goes there? Browse as long as you like. As you wish.
I was gonna change that one for that one. I think that one for that one.
I'll unburden you.
Oh, really?
Goodbye. These
Beats? She gives me like a little baby reward. Thanks. Appreciate it, lady. You need a gemstone? Like, not really, no, but thank you. Gonna watch the movie Carry On. Oh, I saw like a trailer for it. I don't know. It looks kind of corny, but I think it could just be an entertaining one, you know, something to watch. So maybe it's a win. You never know. Both actors aren't bad, usually. So it has potential.
something. My wares are renowned.
I thought about watching it as well. I usually watch a little bit of everything. Wait, hold on. 68%? No damage or resistances on those, but that's a high evasion rating for some reason.
Goodbye.
Let's go back through the portal. Oh, no, he's technically dead, so I guess I'm done here. I need to go back through the portal again. I thought that was the mammoth, but I couldn't tell. I was like, is that a bonus boss or something else? But no, it's the only one I needed to kill. So we need to go... find the other relic, I think.
Be brave. Make a choice.
A lot of mana for gloves.
I am pleased.
Chaos resistance and dexterity. That's kind of cool.
Sila.
All right. We're gonna do. I think we do this one first, or do we do this one first? I think we do Keth first. Because I'm going to need the other thing to place in there when I do the Titan one. So I don't want to backtrack. Enjoy your movie, though. Let me know how it is. Then I might watch it.
Aspirations of an ancient civilization still resonate from this place.
The weary traveler has reached the end of the path. Welcome to the city of Seven Waters, whence bounty springs.
7 waters. I see no water, buddy.
And verdant forests, blessed to feed empires far and wide. Eat, drink,
Oh god, I'm taking a lot of damage there.
pleasure, so long as you take word back to your homeland of the glory of Keth.
There's so many monsters out here, dude. Holy shit. Unreal. As I say that, there's just so much more. I'm so dead. I don't have heals. That's close. That's close. We made it out, so it's okay. And I'll hit level 24 in a minute. I kind of remember this, yeah. Ugh. But yeah, she gives me 2 points for that. So you definitely need to kill her.
Forget this one.
I could learn more elemental damage. I'll learn this one too. But I'll do more damage now too. Oh, wait, hold on. 27% maximum fire resistance. Ugh. Ooh, maximum mana, lightning resist. That's a interesting chest piece though. Not really great. It doesn't have evasion rating. The maximum life on it's nice though. It could be, it's like double what I currently have, but I'm also looking for evasion rating too. Okay, so that one's done. That's good.
I must maintain.
And we leveled up again. Damn. That's so fast. 17%. That's an okay roll for a small one. I keep thinking I'm gonna find like really good gear, but I'm just, dude, you're only level 25. Like, you're not gonna find crazy good gear for your guy. I mean, you can find decent stuff, but like maybe, maybe not. Wait, did it drop 2? Oh, I just picked up 1 and it gave me the other one. So I need that relic. That can come with me. And I still have to kill the bird thing too. I forgot about that. That's not till later. This one's like the bug, I'm pretty sure. I learned that one. And after I do that, where do I want to run my skill tree now? Probably more damage. Oh, attack speed and damage. More crit damage. Yeah, I need to go that way with my skills. Okay. That gives me an idea. I also get charges too with Frenzy. Hey, don't stand in the circle, Dan. You're not immortal. Although I like to be. Like pretending I am. Just like standing out here in the open, taking hits. Okay, so I killed that one. The abandoned shrine. Don't know about that. Lost City. Believe that's where I'm going. And yeah, there should be a little bug boss down here somewhere. I think. Or isn't there another one? There's like a guy with like an axe or something. I need to go kill him. Oh, it's a mana siphon. Fuck. Yeah, mana siphons. Those are a thing. They take all everything for your mana, so it's a little bit harder to do your attacks. That was cool. Nice. I feel like a hardcore character, this is not going to be your go-to hardcore character. This would be very, very difficult, in my opinion, to level up. I think you could do it. It'd just be very slow. Oh, God. I realize that's a bot. I'm dead. I can't get out of that. I'm like stuck in between them. I'm trying to move, but it won't let me. I didn't know there was gonna be that many in there. But yeah, I feel like a hardcore character, a physical damage character, like an actual melee character, I think is gonna be very challenging for hardcore. You could probably do it, but it'd be very slow. And then you're gonna stack your health, your armor, mana, whatever shield you're using, energy shield maybe. Evasion, you're gonna stack that crazy high. You're gonna stack your health as high as possible. So I think it's doable, but it won't be easy. Most of the time I feel like a lot of your higher level characters are casters. Like I see people doing the witch in hardcore, which is interesting. Oh, what the hell? Surprised that killed me that fast. How many healing potions? At least I killed that one. I'm gonna level up again. I'm gonna hit 25 here.
What have you learned?
Grab the potions on my way out.
Wares are renowned.
Attribute requirements. Interesting.
I'll unburden you.
12 to 22 physical damage. That's a huge chunk. I don't know how high of a roll that is, but that's a pretty big chunk. Oh, it's perfect, actually, for tier 3.
May it serve you well.
It doesn't do more damage than this one. Well, actually, it might. It just doesn't have attack speed on it. But if I could roll something else, not quite. It's time I find a better armor. Well, mine's not too bad, actually. A lot of maximum life there. I think I need more resistances.
You are battle ready.
Not quite. Man, that could be a really good one. Could be. But I don't really want to use a Regal Orb on it because I feel like I'm just going to replace it. But then again,
Take care.
maybe I can try. I don't think it's really worth it though. Maybe. Ugh. No. Not good.
My wares are renowned.
Could have been good. I could regal that one. But I'll find a better one.
Who goes there? Take your time, as you wish.
I don't think we need that one. What level am I? 25 almost? Let's get back in there. Let's finish this one up. I might take a lunch break here in a bit. Oh, it's the fire damage. I'm like, why am I taking so much damage? They were like, the ground was on fire. There's our level.
Greetings.
Browse as long as you like.
That one.
Thank you.
Damn. That's a pickle. 3 to all melee skills. 41 to physical and 12 attack speed. I need more dexterity for that. But it has a huge evasion bonus. And maximum life. I could probably get that and wear it later when I do a dexterity roll.
As you like. A deal is made.
I think that'd be okay. Well, the question is, what do I do with these staffs? 41 physical damage is great. The 12 to attack speed is good, but the thing is, it's going to lose less damage because it doesn't have physical. Like, it doesn't have the physical modifier on this one. So if I rolled physical on that, it would do more. This one might because of the skills. I just wish that had physical. Maybe. Kind of a waste of a regal, but it would carry me through the campaign. Nope. Nope. Damn. It makes my staff go up so much high levels. 8 to 11. Ugh, that's rough. So this one, I'll probably use that next. I just have to do dexterity. Actually, I might be able to use it now. Not quite. I'm off a bit. I need one more level. That'll help me stay alive a little bit because of the max health. And the evasion rating on it's a lot higher than my current one. The only issue is the resistances are kind of duty. But for the most part, it's pretty good.
Something emanates from the darkness.
I gotta go fight the dude with the axe, I think. Oh, now they attack me. I was like, don't they attack me? Oh, fire. Yikes. Currently level 25. Okay, chill.
Need more mana. Frozen lash.
The movement's so crazy. Oh wow, I did a lot of damage.
Need more mana.
I'll take that waypoint though. Okay, let's see. Is he gonna be in this room or is he in the other room? I don't think I'm quite there yet. Close. Nice. Another checkpoint. I think a Crimson Amulet's a life amulet. If I remember right. You start recognizing names. Yeah, life regeneration 2, life regeneration 5.2. That's kind of high for being in a normal mode.
Winter deepens, bringing a biting chill. I long for it to snow, for the wonder I felt as a child, to once more. But the last winter that brought such beauty was 200 years ago now. It cannot snow in a region where it does not rain. The city is quiet. The city is cold. The wind whistles
Oh,
through
awkward.
the storm clouds, unheard by the living. I ask myself why I am still here. I ask myself why I will not let my tired bones rest. And I ask myself whether I truly believe Halan.
I kind of there's an open door and then there's a door.
I do. I do.
Hmm. What does water give me? Is it an ice one? Yeah, it's cold resistance. 28 cold resistance plus 6. We're so there, boys. We're so there. Like, that's so funny. Heard you needed resistances. So there's a bunch of cold resistances. Although the roll on the bottom is really bad. I mean, it could have been 10, but yeah. That's still funny. Like, aw, man. What if the boss room was back that way and I just walked past it? Probably. Hey, I'm gonna level up again. Take that. I don't find a lot of those. I find a fair amount, but I feel like they're kind of odd. I kind of like the monk, though. Minus the mana problems. I'll fix it later. Power through it. Power through it. We'll make it work. It'll happen. Oh god, I might die in there. Ugh. I have enough health potions to survive it, but I don't know what's behind that. So I'm just gonna back up and grab mine real quick and come back in. Melee is a little rough though. I bet that's why that other one was over there, that checkpoint. I'm so dead right there. Like, oh, what's hitting me? Okay, if I go down this way though, I like that. I should probably do freeze build up, but I can't do it yet. I could do this one, and then I'm trying to think where they would go. Attack damage would be good. And then I'd probably go up here. Thinking the freeze build up, honestly. Maybe. Maybe. Like a double back for damage too. But once I get up here, I'm gonna do this whole tree. That's a lot of damage. It's like, do I want freeze build up or damage? Well, I always could come back and do that when I get like another book too. And I can also put this armor on. And my lightning resist is dog shit. But I can fix that. Don't be suspicious. Oh, there's a checkpoint in the corner. That would have been nice to find before I did that. That's so funny. That was pretty cool, though. It's like, hey, man, you surviving? I'm like, okay. Good times. God, I can't wait to fix the mana thing. I'm trying to think the best way for me to fix that, though. I think, like... there's a few ways to do it. Because once I have, like, max health increase, max mana increase on all my gear, it'll probably go away. It's just right now my skill cost is high, and that's why I lagged right there. I'm so dead here. Told you. That's just the life of being a melee character. You're gonna die a little bit more, in my opinion. Also not playing very cautious either. I'm just smashing things. Ooh, high resistance, not needed. I wonder what my evasion is. It's probably terrible. 42 is not crazy bad, but my resistance is not good. My resistance is rough. You can do that. And suddenly you have really good resistances. For cold, but yeah, I need to get, I'll probably have to get rings that give me resistance, plus max health and max mana. That's usually what I think most players do. Sometimes they offer damage on the rings too, which is helpful. More damage can help you obviously win, you know, fights that you're struggling on, especially if they have like a physical damage roll on them. For a character like this, that'd be huge. And both of mine right now do that. They're just really low level for everything else, so they could be better, but they help. But what I really need is resistances so I don't take as much damage. Resistance is like, if it's like 50 fire resistance, you take 50% less fire damage. So it's very, very significant. Where did I miss? Probably that bottom corner. Like right there. Yeah, that's probably the, like I went around the whole map. Wow, this map is huge. I just didn't check that one spot. That one spot. Could have been better, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. A sapphire ring. That's a resistance ring. A good old cold res ring. I'm pretty sure you can get resistance rings that do like plus 30 cold, plus 30 fire, plus cold, like something else, all elemental. And then there's like another skill that you can do that's like all elemental resistance on top of it. So it gives you like 45, 50 resistance on one ring for each one. So you could do like cold, cold, fire, and lightning all on one ring, and it'll give you like a huge bonus. And you can also roll it over to your second ring, so you get even more. So it'd be like most of your resistances would be covered by your rings. But I guess the question is, do you want the damage on them? This room is pretty cool. I like how that worked. Okay, maybe not. Am I in the wrong location? I don't think I'm in the wrong location. Maybe. Oh, Leland, how you doing, man? I didn't see your comment. How's life going, man? I was gonna say, how's your weekend? But it's Monday. No, it's Tuesday. God damn, what is Apple doing? 253. Good lord. What happened? That's a good holiday Christmas present for me. I bought Apple call options for like $2,000 last month. They are no longer worth $2,000.
I hear you.
And I just saw what they are, and I was like, oh. I'd be like, pardon me. So I'm a happy camper. Now what the hell am I doing in there? Why is it there's no entry for... Did I walk... Oh, it's over here. Right there in the corner. I barely missed it. Ay, ay, ay. Got off work at 12. Wait, and now the days you're looking up? Oh, you got off early, or you just had an early day? I can't believe I walked right past this ominous-looking room. You see the giant torches, and you didn't go that way? What are you doing? Oh yeah, this is a big fat guy.
I was weak.
Then why did you never come look for me after your ascension?
They told me you had died.
He got some knives in him.
After 30 years living among the Farad'n,
You guys look like you're working through some stuff. I think I'm just gonna head out. Okay, like you just stay there. Gonna give you some privacy.
Can you ever forgive me?
I started at 4 a.m. Damn, dude. The fuck are you doing at 4 a.m.?
save your breath
I know you're working, but like, damn, that's an early shift.
and let the seed feast upon your flesh. My king
Although I don't know if I like morning shifts or not. I feel like it'd be hit and miss because if your day's kind of like screwed, you burn through your whole day. And then you have to sleep kind of during the day. Ooh, legendary. Let's go. Wonder what these are. 10% movement speed, 38% increased armor and evasion, 47 stun, iron reflexes, unscalable, converts all evasion rating to armor. That could be interesting for a really big tanky kind of build idea. Not sure how I'd feel about that, but you could do that. And then there's the dead goddess,
Please, I follow none. Remember
unfortunately. Now we're gonna go light her on fire because, you know, that's just cool. Why did they start at the feet first, man? Like, if you're gonna murder me by lighting me on fire, I don't know about the feet first is a good idea. You know, I feel like it'd hurt more.
for your sacrifice.
Started for him. I like that management doesn't come in till 8. Okay, gotcha. I did do Walmart work, like when I at one point, and I did like you had an option to do stocking in the morning, like well, and then in the nights back then. So you would work. Usually, I want to say like past 10 a.m. all the way to like 8 or something. So nobody would really bother you. The store was open at that point. This is pre-COVID, so no one would bother you, and you would just stock shit, and that's it. You might do trucks, but trucks, I feel like most of the time I would work days. I used to do. It's so funny because they hired me when I first worked there in college to do hardware, like the paint counter hardware, and a couple other things. And I was totally like, yeah, that's fine. I can do that. But then they had you in automotive, they had you in lawn and garden, they had you in electronics, they had you in the back room unloading trucks when they were shorthanded. It was so fucking ridiculous. It's like, don't you guys have people for that? And it's like, yeah, but we didn't schedule everybody because we don't like doing that. Unbelievable. Like, they're just crazy. All right, I need intelligence now in order to use that. Wonder how that's gonna work. What's up, Slasher? How you doing, man? Still streaming? Still making content? Yeah, I've been making content over on Facebook. I got a contract with them for like the last 5 years. I'm not contracted anymore, but I was a partner. I'm still technically a partner. 4 to 5. Oh, I thought this was 4 to 5 skills. I was like, what? 4 or 5 skills? That's weird. But yeah, I've been making content there. A lot of people call in, which sucks. Oh, I can see that being, yeah, kind of irritating. But the worst schedule I had for Walmart when I worked there, and it was like a college schedule, kind of, sort of, especially like it's like for like summer. I did like a what was it? I think I would go in at like 1 p.m. till 10. And the reason I hated that is you go in the morning, kind of like the sun was almost out. depending on the time schedule. But when you get out, it's nighttime all the time. So you wake up, you sleep, you wake up, you go in, and it's just nighttime constantly. And that fucked with me for a bit.
All right.
I was not a fan. Because you just never saw the sun, really, unless you got up really early. But usually I would be like, I'm going to bed. Like, fuck that. Okay. Actually, I could put the ruins in here for now. Just a temp spot. Clean up some of this junk. I can't get rid of that because I gotta go do the Ascendancy. Do I need to do the Ascendancy? Maybe. Do I have to talk to anyone before I go back? I gotta go use the map, I think. Yeah, but yeah, I played Call of Duty quite a bit. I played more PUBG, Fortnite, Apex, Tarkov. I played a lot of Tarkov in the last couple months, I would say. Like, well, not so much, but like Tarkov was like one of the last games I really played. I haven't really been into Warzone or Black Ops 6. I did play Black Ops 6 recently. Not super into it. Don't really play Warzone as much anymore. I like Delta Force. It's a new kind of like Tarkov style game, but it's, oh my god, why am I taking so much damage here? Oh fuck. Getting my ass kicked. What is happening? Whoa. Okay, they're level 26, but why am I, what is hitting me? That was unexpected. I just hit like a wall and I was like, why am I taking so much damage? I just not doing damage anymore? It's possible everything here leveled up a bit, so they're stronger than me. I gotta go through another area where I need to get stronger. Or did I change my... No? Huh, weird. Everything just seems like it hits harder. A lot harder. I need a better weapon. Again. If there is a PUBG 2, when am I gonna play it? I thought they were working on that. I mean, I would definitely check it out. I would think. I think part of the reason I'm having a hard time here is a lot of these guys duck underground, so I can't just hit them. And then they splash me when they get up. That's not what I want to do. I want to kill this guy first. Oh, fuck. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky snake right there. But I feel like they're kind of... I don't know, is PUBG still doing well? Like, let me take a look. Hold on. Steam charts. Oops. I don't know. Oh, the game logged me out. Okay, there are 39 peak online, 30,000 online now. Top selling game is Path of Exile 2, which is what we're playing. Current players, Counter-Strike, Dota, Path of Exile is number 3. Battlegrounds has 280,000 on it. The highest it had today was 729,000. I guess PUBG is still going strong. I think a lot of PUBG, though, and this is going to sound weird, I think a lot of it's like Southeast Asia, Philippines, probably driving that player count. I don't know about the US. Like, I still think it's probably a good portion of it, maybe. But it's interesting to see them. They're number 5. Rust is 150K online right now. I mean, it's also like right now, it's middle of the day. It's noon. Delta Force is number 11 with 85,000. That's surprising. That's not bad. Those are good numbers. War Thunder, 79. I mean, those are decent. I mean, Delta Force has more than Rainbow Six. I like how Farming Simulator's got 50K. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm like reading them off. I was going to pull them up here, but I wasn't sure. Honestly, those aren't bad. But I think the one that surprised me is I saw like Apex's, was it Apex's numbers or something else? They had like high numbers recently. What game was that? Fuck, I even commented about it. It surprised me. I was like, wait, they still have that many players? Maybe it was PUBG. I mean, PUBG definitely has a lot of like the Asian, like Southeast Asia population that plays. It's super popular within that community. I mean, any battle royale is. I remember there were jokes about on H1Z1 when I played King of the Kill, like China #1, like people would come in there and they'd spam that shit on the mic. A lot of people were just being racist and dickheads, but they had a huge Chinese population that played that game. I think any type of battle royale is just popular in general, but you also have a lot of people that play those. Across the board, and FPS games, you know, looter shooters, whatever. Even Tarkov has that same thing as well. You know, people dislike people from China potentially for they're more commonly known as cheating, like in games, and I know that's a loaded statement, but it's kind of a meme at this point, where it's more common, and it's an issue in FPS games across the board, or like any type of looter shooter slash battle royale, but it really just depends. I still liked playing PUBG, still enjoy it. It was an interesting game. I think it changed over time, so I haven't touched it for a bit. But yeah, that's interesting, seeing them have like 500,000. Like, that's pretty good. You know, I was like, ooh, dead game. And it's like, is it though? They also have PUBG Mobile, which is, I can't imagine like how much money they make from PUBG Mobile. Like, you guys think like, oh, it's a mobile game, it can't make that much money. Mobile games print money. Like, you have a PC game, you're like, cool, I made like $100 million. Well, your mobile game probably made you like half a billion. And it's like, what? It's like they print money. You should look at like those waifu games. What are they called? Like Withering Waves, like the gacha games types. Those things print money. I can't think of the one. Like, I played one on stream once. Genshin Impact, I think. Like, the amount of money they've made, incredible. Like, it's over billion. I think it's like, yeah, it's over 5 billion. $5 billion. And then I think the other one's Withering Waves or something else, or some other weird one. There's a lot of copycats now. No, Lineage W, never heard of that one. Rise of Kingdoms, not familiar. Uma, something pretty derby, not familiar with that. Monster Strike, don't know what that is. Yeah, Withering Waves. Anything in like the Hoyaverse is just obnoxious. They make so much money. Like, unbelievable amounts of money for mobile games. But they're designed to. They're designed to farm your bank account, like literally. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. We're gonna finish up this quest. Hopefully. Hopefully. god, dude. Oh, dude, Laz, why did your Facebook comment get put in the report queue? You just said, "Hey, people, up," and then smiley face and a wave. It got put in the report queue. I'm confused. Why would it do that? That doesn't make sense. Like, like what? Why? Why would it do that? That's so funny. Just like, hey man, hey, how you guys doing? Banned. like, no, thank you. I'm just gonna approve it because it's fine. But like, I saw the comment like 10 minutes ago, and I was just like, wait, hold on, why is it in the report queue still? That's so weird. Ooh. 15% movement speed. Ooh. And lightning resist. That's why we check the shop every time we level. Not a big upgrade, but it's an upgrade, okay? 2 to 4 physical damage. It goes up a little bit though. Excuse me. I wonder if there's any old gear that I can use on this account that I had from my other account. Maximum life, maximum mana. We should probably be running that thing right there. Increase mana regen. I have to get rid of some damage though. But maybe. These both have lightning damage and resistance on them. Maximum life is crazy on that. That'd be a good ring to run. 16 maximum mana. Cold resist is okay. Fire, cold damage, mana. Yeah, that's a really low level ring. Interesting. I'm gonna do slightly less damage, but my mana is gonna jump. Like doubles. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. We're close. Doesn't change any resistances. Hey, hold on. Oh yeah, that does way more damage because of the fire on there. I also get mana from that. I'm gonna use that one. Any other odds and ends, bits and pieces that I didn't use last time? None of this stuff sold, so I'm probably not gonna sell this. 40 cold resist. These are all gonna be like high level things that I can't use. Big sad. Big sad. I don't think I kept any of my gloves or anything. I kept some stuff. Maybe something like this. Accuracy, mana. Intelligence goes up, but I lose resistances. And it's technically an improvement, but I lose a skill, so I mean, it's not a big deal. Can't use those. Just looking for anything that might be useful. A high life ring, to be honest. And then I forgot I had these. These are actually really good. Strength can satisfy other attribute requirements of melee weapons and melee skills. Really? wonder if those are better than my current gloves. The evasion rating sucks, but the damage and max life is cool. Like, as silly as these are, like, watch my damage. It goes up. Those were like one of the first items I found for my character. When I first played, one of the first rares I found. 12 to 20 fire damage. Ignite. 100% increased chance to ignite. Yeah, just 100. Wild. These I can't use. Rest is all like junk. That could be a cool quarterstaff, maybe. Oh, it's high physical damage, but it's not like anything special because it doesn't have percent. Okay, that's fine. Sup, Cross? Sup, Leland? You're switching sides. Valley of the Titans. Let's go back in here and see what happens. I'm probably not gonna do as much damage. I need to go find where to put these quest items, and then I need to go fight the Titan. Okay, so I can kill those things. I think it's just that they do a little bit more damage than I anticipated. That's why melee is hard right there. Like, you gotta get up in their face and you gotta fight, and he ground pounds. So it causes the shock wave that goes into you. And you have to either stand there and get hit by it, or dodge it. And if you have a high evasion rating, you can dodge it. But most of the time, I don't think people really do. Well, that guy got fucked. Ooh, 1 to 12 and lightning speed. That's kind of a cool staff, but not high enough damage. No, those are already identified. Strength, armor, strength. No. What really sucks about having more than one character, you're gonna have to make your characters do more damage. Like over time. I'm gonna learn these, and then I'm gonna go back up this way and learn this for damage. I think the cold freeze up's gonna help me.
What wonders and horrors.
I should have used that attack differently. I might die right there. Because I noticed he was dropping down and he like body slams you. It's just like, oh, come on. That dash movement is pretty cool. I hope they don't get rid of that. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, melee characters, interesting. Interesting. Definitely a challenge. That's so cool though, like when you freeze them and they shatter. I'm standing on it. That's awkward. I'm totally gonna die. I was like, I can't get away. I don't have heals. I tried though. Yeah, melee section here is a little rough. A little rough. As strong as I'd like to be right there. I can't move. I literally cannot move. I can't move. I was trying to attack that guy and it wouldn't let me teleport, and then I couldn't get out of there, and I'm just gonna die. Kind of irritating. Oh god damn it, that damage. I feel weaker, unfortunately. Why are you not attacking? Why are you just standing there? It's like, I don't think I'm stunned. Yeah, it's so annoying.
I shall put this to use.
I think I looked through most of that. I don't need to do it again. Okay, now I can put these here. This is, you can change it whenever you want, so it's not a big deal. Like, you want better mana, and you can do that. You want better charm increases, you can do that as well too. So it depends on what your preference is for your character, but that one that you have an option to come back and change is pretty cool. I like how that works. Sometimes there's some quests that are permanent and you cannot change them, and that becomes a problem. I need the other seal. It's probably over here somewhere. I'm also gonna grab that checkpoint. Oh, it's right there. Oh, that was easy. Now I just have to go into the door, I think. Found it. Valley of Titans, huh?
This. I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, these guys blow up. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage right now. I think these guys got stronger for the second half. I think I need to get a better staff. It's like, it doesn't feel like I'm wave clearing as fast as I used to earlier in the waves, so. And the monsters are now level 27. I'm not level 20 anymore, so that's probably part of it too. I'm still doing an okay damage. Boss, though, that'll be the ultimate factor here to try to decide how things are going. And we'll see. Because if I don't do enough damage, I'm not going to kill him. I think I can. I'm going to have to dodge a few attacks, though. But yeah, overall, I should be. I'm going to die right there. I got frozen. I couldn't move. Or I should say stunned. I was trying to heal, but it didn't matter. I was still frozen. I didn't realize you were a unique one. It's a low physical damage roll, but that's actually kind of cool. Unreal. Yeah, I feel like my damage is just not quite there. Not quite there. You get banned from all the casinos? No.
What have you learned?
Should I though?
Who goes there? My wares are renowned.
Hey, maybe.
Sands guide you.
Haven't yet, no. I don't really gamble. I need more intelligence for that one. Have to figure that out later. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do it. A checkpoint's a good sign, usually. I leveled up again. We'll learn that one next too. Then we'll go back and do the damage ones. Who? No tattoos. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. Oh, that guy? I don't know if I look like that guy. If I got some face tats and maybe a mustache. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know. I see like I've seen his videos before like show up in like reels and stuff. I don't seek them out, but I've seen them like just magically show up. I wonder how many people think like he's super successful at gambling versus potentially just like selling or trading like course things in order to make money. And yeah, you can make money gambling, but not really. Not that easy. I mean, odds are always against you, yada, yada, yada. I'm so dead there. Maybe. Jesus. He did so much damage. Whew. That was rough. I feel like you'd have better luck gambling on the stock market than in a casino. I think that makes more sense. God, I need to have a high evasion rating on this character for sure. Like 80. I wonder if I can get that. Maybe. 'Cause I feel like it's going to be kind of hard to go through the second half of the campaign unless I can get a damage increase. I could always maybe buy a staff or something. Or trade for one. I feel like they're going to be super expensive. My only problem right now is the heals on this character. The mana and max life are a struggle. I'm just burning through potions to stay alive. Okay. Let's get back in there, try to go kill this Titan. Gotta find him first. I'm not sure where he's at. He's somewhere. Somewhere out here. Maybe back that way. I don't know, I gotta go through all these paths, but I'm thinking this one because it goes off on the side. Yeah, this gotta be it, right? It should be. Where's my checkpoint? Yeah, this is it. Now, I'm not sure if I can kill him. We'll find out. I think I can. I'm just gonna have to dodge some attacks. I gotta fight that thing. Like, goddamn. I need to put his hand down so I can hit him. I froze him. No way. Ah, shit, I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention to these little guys, but I got them really close. I'll have to wave clear that, and then I should be able to kill it. Or just kill him before that happens. What the hell was that? Is this laser thing? Standing still like a dummy. I don't remember what that one does. Oh no, that ain't good. That's bad news. There we go. Oh shit, I still have to fight. Oh fuck. I didn't know they spawned in. Oh no. Well, I technically killed him, but I don't know if I got the quest item, so I might have to do it again. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I gotta fight it. No, he's already dead. Okay. I was like, bro, I didn't know they spawned in after you died. I thought they were dead. Like, come on. Like, what is that? Lame. Alright, I got this. She'll give me the horn. I can use the horn. I gotta go all the way over here. Gotta talk to her a little bit.
You have your orders.
And then
Bravery will not be necessary when the dreamer awakes.
I think I gotta go here. And she'll be like, go play the horn. Go toot the horn. I'll toot my horn, alright? Don't judge me. We're doing things. It stops the storm, and now I can go and I can fight the other boss.
I am hesitant.
But I gotta go through that whole ass city.
Fight to the last.
But yeah, this is an interesting one on this map. Once I go here, you'll see it. I think it'll show up, maybe. Maybe. I don't have the quest yet. I never finished killing that other guard, though. I wonder if that matters. Maybe? We might go back for that one later. Let me just grab the waypoint here. On my way in.
I didn't expect burials.
And then I think I'm gonna go grab some lunch is what I'm gonna do. So give me a little bit of time and I'll probably be back today. And we'll finish this up and get through maybe the beginning or half of Act 3. Depends on how long I play. But if I get on and I stream again for like another 6 hours, we could probably get this guy into the end of Act 3. It's gonna take a little while. But guys, I'll be back, hopefully, after I grab some food. And we'll go from there. But seriously, thanks again for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon.